Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a new camera in the fold, and I'm going to try it out for a few days. The next few videos will be shot on this camera just as I'm testing it out. It's the Lumix S9, and when this camera first came out, I was like, man, there's no way I would ever buy a camera like that. It just, to me, just was not appealing. There's just so many things that I just was like, oh, it just looks cheap, blah, blah, blah. I would never buy that camera. It just kind of started to grow on me. I guess the influencers online wore me down, and the more I got to looking at it, the more I decided I might want to try it. And to be honest with you, those cameras, the traditional mirrorless cameras, like in the 2500 and up range, they just don't interest me much anymore. Really, they just have way too much going on, way too many specs that I personally would never use, so they really don't interest me. I have the A7R5. It does everything I need out of a camera in that, in that particular body, and I just don't think I would ever need or want anything else. So the only cameras that interest me are these kind of off-the-wall cameras like this one, the ZVE1, cameras like that, A7C, R2, whatever. Those are the cameras that kind of interest me. For whatever reason. I just like the smaller top cameras that I can take around with me. Anyway, so I was watching, the gas was starting to build up, and you know how that goes. You start watching a few videos, you're like, oh man, I'm kind of interested in that. And got to the football game last Thursday. While I was out messing around with the football game, taking a few photos and stuff, I kind of noticed a few things as I was going along there. One, I saw a lot of people with cameras, which is, be honest with you, is a rarity. Most people just use their cell phone, but anyway. Saw a lot of people with their cameras, and the one thing I noticed that everybody was with their kit lens. And they were just having so much fun with their little kit lens. They wasn't worried about this and that, and picture quality, and ISO performance, and blah, 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 all this stuff. They were just having fun, and whatever the photos they got out of their kit lens, that's what they used, and they were happy with. So I was like, why can't I be like that? Why can't I just be happy with just a normal lens, Why can't I just get a kit lens and be happy with whatever performance it gives me? I don't know. I guess it's just too much doing this, but I don't know. I got to watching them and I was like, I just want a camera, maybe a different system where I just have a couple lenses to choose from, clear all the thoughts out of my mind about what I should take with me and all this stuff, and just have a simple little kit. And we're going to change over to Vlog, and we're going to see how that goes for the rest of this video. And the next thing about that I decided to try this camera is right at the end of the football game, these two girls, they asked me to take their photo, and that was on the ZVE1. So I was like, sure, I'll take your photo, snap, no problem at all. And how am I going to get it to them? How am I going to get on the photo? I didn't have a little SD card reader in my bag to hook to my phone, which I normally have with me, but I don't when I go to the football games. And I sat there for about 10 or 15 minutes messing around with the app and trying to connect to my phone and trying to get the photo off my camera. It should be so much easier than it is. And I was at, frustration level 10 while I was sitting there trying to get the photo off. So right then and there, I thought, you know what? I have to try something different. I really need. And that happens a lot. When you're out, you're taking photos. You just want to take the photo right off your camera, put it on your phone, and share it with somebody. And it just, I don't know. Sony makes it so difficult. Like, is it Bluetooth? Is it Wi-Fi? Or connect this? I don't know. It's just so hard. And I was so frustrated at the end of that. The very next day, the very next morning, I just ordered this camera because I was like, supposedly this app is much better. And another thing that interests me about this camera is I noticed when I go into Lightroom, I created like my own little preset. And all the photos that I take, I use the same preset on pretty much. And it's simple, it's easy. It's like just, a couple, adjust the shadows, adjust the highlights, little vibrance, put a little vignette in it. It's nothing spectacular, but that's what I do to every photo. And it would be helpful for me to just be able to do it straight into the camera and be done. I wouldn't know how to edit anything. And that's another thing that interests me about this particular camera. Okay, now with this camera, I got two lenses. I got the Sigma 24 2.0 lens because I wanted to try a third-party lens with it to see how the third-party lens worked. And then also I got this little kit lens, a 10 to 18 lens. And that is the lenses that you'll be seeing me doing comparisons with and using over the next few days. Some quick stuff, just right out of the box when I picked it up. Like, you're definitely gonna need the grip. I ordered the grip with the camera. I would not even order this camera without the grip. That's just, you know, the extra grip that Small Rigger sells or whoever. Second thing is the menu system is really, man, there's a lot of options. I mean, a lot of options. It's pretty complicated. A lot of people talk about how complicated Sony menus are. I don't find them that difficult to get around, the Sony ones. And also they have that My Menu thing that you can go to and change everything you want right there on that My Menu screen. I wish every camera had that, but anyway, I'm still getting used to it. I'm sure I'll start to learn the menus better over time, but right now it's pretty overwhelming. All the different menu functions. I mean, they're just pages and pages and pages. We can talk about the app real fast. I really haven't got into the app just a whole lot yet. I'll be honest with you. I just got it in yesterday. Kind of had a hard time setting up the video features and then kind of everything I wanted out of it. Just because I'm not familiar with it, which is no big deal. I really hadn't got into the app a whole lot. Downloaded all these, you know, the whole LUT feature and all this and that. I hadn't got into that, so I don't know how that's going to play out, but I'm sure it'll be fine once I get a hang of it. But looking forward to doing that. Just a quick look at the Lumix X9. Just got in, like I say, just got in yesterday. I don't know anything about it really, other than, you know, set up some video features, and I'm out filming this video this morning. But I want to take it around today and see what I can get. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content about the Lumix S9, and we're going to do a lot of comparisons with it against the Sony ZV-E1. I think that's a fair comparison. If you want to see more like that, want to see more about the S9, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to be doing a lot of videos like that. So, thanks for watching this morning. We'll catch you on the next one.